Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for September 11th, 2014. And today, of course, is Patriot Day, and we take time to remember the tragic events of September 11th, 13 years ago today. Starting off with today's overview here, we have a cold front that's going to be approaching off from the west, and this is in association with these low pressure moving up into southeastern Canada. And the cold front itself is situated back here very early this morning. We'll be moving across the area during the afternoon hours. Now, this is starting to sneak in here a little bit faster than we originally projected, and so it should be a quick mover in and out. And one of those deals where it's not going to really be producing that much in the way of thunderstorm activity. I know the Storm Prediction Center yesterday had a slight risk for severe storms, kind of like in this area right here. And it has completely dropped that idea now, as the instability is just not there. The models have backed off the amount of instability that was available for any of these showers and thunderstorms moving toward our area. And as a matter of fact, we might even be lacking convection in most places, and in other places even precipitation. We're going to go over to the NAM high res in a second here. Just want to move this a little bit forward here. Just want to show you, here's Thursday afternoon, here's Thursday evening, and you can see the line pretty much splits apart. There's really not too much to work with here in terms of precipitation. So if you're looking to get into some rainfall, much needed rainfall for some areas, today's not the day we're going to get it. So head over to the NAM high res, and this pretty much agrees too. This is actually showing us a little bit earlier here. This is showing 9 o'clock in the morning with some shower activity across central PA and northeast PA. And as we move a little bit forward here, this kind of just falls apart, and really nothing to it. A few spotty showers, maybe a thunderstorm if you're lucky here, and this is 4 p.m. And then move to 7 p.m. here, we might have an isolated thunderstorm pop up, very isolated here, hit or miss, and not really that big of a deal. And then some stuff here moving off the coast here, but this frontal boundary is going to move in a lot quicker, we think, not be able to take advantage of any instability whatsoever, and will be in and out, and really not much fanfare. The only way you're going to be able to tell that the front is coming through is the winds are going to be gusting to around about 25-30 miles per hour, and they're going to pick up as they shift from southwest to eventually northwest by later this evening, and then overnight we'll go back to north. So it definitely will be a cool down. Very warm temperatures today out ahead of this cold front coming through, and then we'll go back down into slightly below normal temperatures for this time of year as we get into your Friday. So let's move ahead to Friday now, and you have this weak high pressure that's going to move in this place. The frontal boundary is now down to our south, and our next system's already gaining strength here in the Ohio Valley. Is going to move up over the Great Lakes and into southeastern Canada, just like this last one did, except it's not going to be as strong of a system. Very weak area of low pressure. Still does have an associated cold front with it. Here's your low pressure, and here's your cold front. This time there's not going to be any instability hardly whatsoever, so we're not talking about thunderstorms here on Saturday, but we do think, again, later in the day, later in the afternoon, mid to late afternoon maybe, we're talking about some more shower activity moving in, and that's what we're dealing with, showers. We're not looking at any thunderstorms really, and this should be in and out of here fairly quickly. So we get into Sunday and Monday, we have high pressure sitting right over top of us, and should make for some nice days here. Now there is some model confusion with Tuesday. Tuesday is one of those days where the European model keeps it dry, and the GFS and some others have a little bit of trouble trying to getting some precipitation in this area here. Right now we're going to hold with the European model and keep it dry on Tuesday, but that is a changeable forecast as we are getting towards the latter part of our forecast range, and then there's some high volatility involved with that. So it could be just a series of disturbances that are trying to move through here, and you could be affected by that on Tuesday, but right now we're going to hold off and keep it dry. And then as we get a little bit closer, we get a little bit more model consensus. Hopefully we can get to a better forecast as we get to Tuesday of next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for September 11th, 2014. Have a great Thursday.